Hello, soap fans. Welcome back to the channel for another deep dive into the daily drama. Today is a beautiful day to sit back, grab a massive cup of coffee, and talk about all the wild twists and turns coming up in Los Angeles. We have some fresh predictions and juicy spoilers for April 20th, so let's get right into it. Let's just jump right into the absolute mess that is happening on The Bold and the Beautiful right now. I've been staring at my screen for hours trying to make sense of what the writers are doing, and honestly, my head is spinning. We really need to talk about what's going down on April 20th, because it is huge. A few days ago, there were all these whispers that Eric and Ridge were gearing up for a massive blowout interview. And when I say massive, I mean the kind of PR stunt that usually ends with someone throwing a drink or someone getting fired. The men have made it very, very clear that this interview is going to be all about Brooke's betrayal. Yes, Brooke. Again. And honestly, I am so tired. But we have to talk about it because it's shifting the entire landscape of the show. But wait, it gets better. Or worse, depending on whose side you're on. This interview is specifically timed to drop right when Eric's brand new haute couture line drops. So it's a fashion show and a public execution all rolled into one. Classic Forrester creations, right? They can't just release a beautiful dress. They have to release a dress and destroy a family member at the exact same time. The optics of this are just insane. Eric is supposed to be the classy patriarch, but here he is using his high-end fashion launch as a weapon. Eric gets on the microphone with a reporter, and he doesn't hold back. He literally says into a live mic that Logan is trying to steal Forrester Creations' thunder. He actually said it on a live stream. What were they thinking? Who actually believes this is going to end well? Eric is usually the peacemaker, the guy who just wants everyone to eat dinner at the mansion and get along under the portrait of Stephanie. But not today. Today, Eric is out for blood. But he's also crying about it? It's so weird. The spoilers say Eric is going to struggle to maintain his composure. He's super proud of his new haute couture line, obviously, because he's Eric Forrester and he's an absolute legend in this fictional fashion world. But he's overwhelmed with emotion. It's deeply, deeply painful for him to talk about the betrayal of Katie and Hope. Wait, Katie and Hope? Yes, Katie and Hope. Let me back up a second. We all know Katie has been trying to launch this new Logan fashion house, and she's been trying to poach Hope. And Hope has been playing this incredibly dangerous game where she doesn't want to leave Forrester because she loves Hope for the future, but she's also pushing her mom, Brooke, to steal Steffi's co-CEO chair. So, in Eric's eyes, the entire Logan family is just a giant wrecking ball swinging straight for his legacy. And you know who is watching this live stream? Katie and Hope. Of course they are. They are probably sitting in some plush office, drinking expensive bottled water, and their jaws literally drop to the floor. The spoilers literally say their jaws drop. I mean, imagine being Hope right now. She's been defending her Hope for the Future line. She told Liam she wasn't going to jump ship to Katie's company, and now Eric is getting on global television and trashing the Logans, basically lumping her in with Katie's corporate espionage. It's a complete disaster for her brand and her personal life. And Katie? Oh, Katie is going to lose her mind. You know she is. She thought she was just making a savvy business move, and now she is being publicly humiliated by the man who used to be family. So what happens next? The blowback. Katie and Bill are going to want to fire back. Yes, Dollar Bill Spencer is going to get dragged into this because when is he not? Bill loves a good war, especially if he gets to defend Katie and stick it to Ridge at the same time. I can already picture Bill putting on his little sword necklace and plotting to buy out whatever fabric supplier Eric needs just to be petty. It's going to be so messy. But maybe I'm being too harsh on Eric. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. The guy has given his whole life to this company, and seeing the women he has loved and supported turn around and try to rival him, it hurts. It really hurts. You can see why he's emotional. He's up there on the podium trying to talk about silk and chiffon, and all he can think about is how his family is falling apart. Again, for the millionth time. It's actually kind of sad if you think about it from his perspective. And let's talk about Ridge for a second. Ridge is sitting right there next to Eric during this interview. Ridge, who literally just came home the other night to find Brooke in lingerie, offering him the deal of a lifetime if he just kicks his own daughter Steffi out of the co-CEO spot. How is Ridge keeping a straight face? He has to be sweating through his designer suit. He knows Brooke is plotting against Steffi. He knows Katie is plotting against the company. And here is his dad, crying on a microphone about the Logans. Ridge is the absolute king of waffling, but this time he is caught in a trap of his own making. I swear the fans on social media are going to roast him alive if he doesn't stand up for his dad and his daughter. But he probably won't, because it's Ridge. So the Forrester versus Logan war is back, and it's uglier than ever. The lines are drawn. Eric and Ridge on one side, Katie, Bill, and Brooke on the other. And Hope is just stuck in the middle looking shocked. But we have to switch gears because there is something even crazier happening across town. While the rich people are fighting over dresses and boardrooms, Deacon is making the biggest mistake of his entire life. Seriously, Deacon, what are you doing? The notes for today say that while everyone is wondering if Sheila Carter has actually changed, Deacon decides to trust his ex-wife. He is actually choosing to believe in Sheila. I can't. I just can't with this guy. We have been watching this show for years, and if there is one universal truth in the bold and the beautiful universe, it is that Sheila Carter never changes. She never, ever changes. She just finds new ways to hide her crazy. And Deacon is currently trying to build a life with Taylor Hayes. Taylor, the woman Sheila literally shot, the woman Sheila has tortured for decades. And now Deacon is like, yeah, I think Sheila's good now, let's trust her. It's infuriating. The spoilers are warning us that this could be a fatal mistake for his relationship. Deacon could lose the woman he loves, Taylor, if Sheila doesn't get what she wants. And what does Sheila want? She wants Finn and Steffi. She wants access to her son and her grandson. And Steffi is never, ever going to allow that. Especially not now, when Steffi is about to find out that Brooke is trying to steal her job, and Eric is crying on TV, and the whole company is under attack. Steffi is going to be a fortress of absolute rage. She is not letting Sheila anywhere near her family. So when Sheila realizes that Finn and Steffi are still icing her out, she is going to snap. She always snaps. And who is going to be in the crossfire? Taylor. Because Sheila always targets Taylor. Deacon is so blind, it's actually painful to watch. He thinks he can manage Sheila. He thinks because they had this weird romance in a broom closet or whatever that he understands her. But he doesn't. You can't manage a psychopath. I don't understand the writers sometimes. Why make Deacon so dumb? He was doing so well at Il Giardino, giving advice to Dylan, staying out of trouble, serving pizzas. And now he's basically handing Sheila the matches to burn his own life down. It's so frustrating. It feels like we are just repeating the same cycles over and over. But I guess that's soaps for you. So let's recap this absolute chaos. We have Eric declaring war on the Logans on a live microphone. We have Katie and Bill plotting corporate revenge. We have Ridge sweating profusely because his girlfriend is manipulating him behind his dad's back. We have Hope realizing her career is probably collateral damage. And we have Deacon serving Taylor up on a silver platter to a known criminal. May sweeps are going to be an absolute bloodbath, you guys. The drama is escalating so fast, and I am exhausted just thinking about it. But I guess that's why we watch, right? We complain, we rant, we yell at the screen, but we never miss an episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because I need to know I'm not the only one losing my mind over this. Do you think Eric went too far? Do you think Deacon is going to get Taylor killed? Sound off, and I'll see you guys in the next update.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.